Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Susan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jello. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for giving us your time. I know you're very, very busy. Now, to kick things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, maybe starting off with what is your role in the business, Susan?
So I am Susan Parrish, and I am the owner of a small family real estate team, my husband and myself and our daughter, Christy Parrish. And we have a great little family team at Keller Williams.
How long have you been in the real estate business, by the way?
Oh, well, I was 5 years old when I got licensed. So no, I'm teasing. 35 years this year.
Gosh, 35 years in the industry. That's a lot of experience. Now, I'm also curious, how did you learn or how did you know about Cyberbacker? Did you see us online or did someone refer you to us, a friend?
So I'm also an investor in Keller Williams offices. And so I know our leadership teams have used Cyberbacker in the past, our team leaders and our market center administrators. And I heard some raving fan reviews from some of the agents in my office and the leadership in my office. And so when we decided to just check it out, although a little skeptical about a virtual assistant, we checked it out and we are just thrilled with the results and our Cyberbacker.
Right. Now, before you got partnered with Cyberbacker, though, did you have experience working with someone virtually, or is this your first go at it?
This is our first go at virtual. We have had in-person admins before, but never virtual.
All right. Now, I'd like to know, how's the experience going so far being partnered with Cyberbacker?
So far, the experience has been wonderful. From the candidates that they presented to us to interview, I love the vetting process that you guys go through as far as making sure you're getting the right fit for what we were looking for, which was marketing and contract to close and contract management, and then really presenting, a couple of great candidates with which we could interview and choose. And we chose Crystal, and we're still with the same one. I think it's been 6 months. You probably know better than I do, but it's been a good experience so far.
That is just awesome news for us to hear that you're having a terrific experience with your Cyberbacker, Crystal. Now, since we're talking about her, I'd like to know more about her from your perspective. So can you tell me something about your Cyberbacker, Crystal? Let's say personality-wise.
She's sweet. She's very sweet. She's intelligent. Her English is very good. When she doesn't understand something, she's very comfortable asking great questions. She's a young mom and lives with relatives. And I understand you had a typhoon not too long ago. And her family was affected by that, and an uncle or family member came to their rescue and helped them out. But her work ethic is so good and so strong. She's on the email very early every morning before 8:30 and says good morning. And her end of day reports are very articulate and detailed. And it's been a great experience. I feel like we have a relationship with this person I've never met.
So imagine you just met her like through Zoom or through a video call, but not personally, but you've already created a wonderful working relationship with her. Am I right?
Yes. We believe so.
Yes. Now, I'd like to know, before you got partnered with Cyberbacker and Crystal, did you ever believe in the idea of something like this before? Virtual leverage.
No, I'd heard about it, But I will say my husband especially is a little old fashioned, and he loves having somebody sitting physically in our office where he can call and say, look for the red file folder. It's on your left hand side of your desk. And I know there's a piece of paper I left in it. And so we don't have that anymore. So he of all three of us was the most nervous. And our daughter and I kind of said, let's give it a try. And I feel like, I mean, he was even nervous about having her order toner for the printer, which she can do. She can go on staples.com and have my credit card and place an order for paper and ink and toner, and it gets delivered to our home or office. So yeah, we were very hesitant.
All right. But now everything is going great with Crystal. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And she's learning every day. Her head backer is so supportive. And yeah, we would like to think that we're very organized and detailed and have procedure manuals and everything, but we're finding that they're not perfect. So she's helping us kind of rewrite them and, include additional detail information. So if, gosh forbid, she's not with us, at some point, somebody else can learn it very quickly.
Now, that's awesome, actually. Another set of eyes to check on those, to review everything, to make sure that everything is clear, right? Now,
Yeah.
I'd like to know, what was the turning point when you realized that you needed the virtual leverage?
We were spending so much time doing the paperwork and the follow-up and calling the co-op realtor and the, lender and the title company. And that's not the highest and best use of our time. We are much better being in front of buyers and sellers and investors every day. And so the paperwork and all that follow-up that somebody else probably can do a lot better than we can, right? That's not in our skill set. And she's very detail oriented. And so I guess the learning or the turning point was when we were spending so much time doing the 80% that's not the most important,
not the money-making tasks there.
There you go. Not the money-making. Yep.
So I'd like to know more about the things that you have your Cyberbacker do every day. So what are these tasks that you have Crystal do every day for your business?
The contract to close, we have a tracker that we track, when deadlines are, and she puts them on the calendar, she puts them on the tracker, she communicates that with our client and the co-op realtor. She communicates that when necessary with the lender and with the title company and any other parties involved. And she just makes sure that those deadlines are not missed. And if there's something critical that we need to do, she lets us know through email and texting. That I tell you, texting from halfway around the world is amazing. And then also marketing. She works with my daughter. I actually have a college degree in marketing, but that's not really my skill set anymore. So she helps my daughter with social media, with marketing, and with our client database touch programs.
Basically, she's almost everywhere in the business, and almost everywhere.
She is. and she's building on each skill set as we get busier and busier into the spring season as well.
That's exciting because, again, more growth opportunities for her, more responsibilities, right?
Yes.
Now, my next question is a bit tough. Of course, in every partnership, there could be some small growing pains or challenges, or let's call them growth opportunities. So what have been some of the growth opportunities that you've had working with Cyberbacker?
I guess our opportunities are streamlining our procedure manual and our operations manual, and then which opens a window for higher and higher goals, and setting those goals and achieving those goals through everybody staying in their lane, if you will, and doing what they do best. And so I think that our growth opportunities are for us to grow the team and add showing assistants and buyer's agents would be the next step that we go to.
Wow, that's very exciting. Again, moving up another level, of course, for the business, getting more business. One last question for you, Susan. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners. So what piece of advice would you be able to give them when they're partnering with their very own Cyberbacker?
I guess the first thing is define exactly what you want to take off your plate. What do you want a virtual assistant, a Cyberbacker, to do that you might be really good at, or you don't mind doing it at 10 o'clock at night. But if you didn't have to work at 10 o'clock at night doing paperwork, what could you take off your plate? And be very, very detailed in exactly what that would look like. And do you have a procedure manual or an operations manual? Do you have checklists and things? And if not, the head backers, it's just blown me away how much about real estate, and I mean, even local real estate, that somebody from the Philippines or halfway around the world can understand and learn. And it's just, so I would say be detailed in outlining exactly what you're looking for somebody to do.
So really make sure first that you have somewhat of your give up list, right? That you're going to give to your cyberbacker to make sure. And of course, manuals is what you mentioned. Operation manuals are very important. Be very detailed so that your cyberbacker would know what to do, how to do it, and why they're doing it.
Exactly.
Now, I forgot to tell you, Susan, that your cyberbacker Crystal is listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out or any messages you'd like to give out to her?
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership would be in the next few months. And of course, the years to come. Susan, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me, Jello. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.